Hi and welcome to Treasurie. I'm Louisa and today I'm going to show you how to do the treble stitch. If you're a beginner, you should use a worsted weight yarn and a 5mm hook. For this tutorial, I'm going to use a chunky yarn just so you can see the stitches really clearly. Let's get started. We're going to start with a slip knot. I have a separate tutorial for that if that's new. Okay, we need to do a foundation chain. So yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 10 stitches for this. When your chain is your required length, do 3 more chains for turning. So 1, 2, 3. For our treble crochet stitch, we're going to insert our hook into the 5th stitch. So don't count the one on the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Treble crochet is yarn over twice. So that's one more yarn over than double crochet. Insert right into the middle of that V, yarn over and pull through. You'll now have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. You can see we have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. And yarn over, pull through 2. That's our first treble crochet. Now you can see the chains at the beginning. That counts as our first treble crochet, and the one we just did counts as the second treble crochet. Let's do another one together. Yarn over twice. We're going to insert it into the next chain. Yarn over and pull through. 4 on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. 3 left. Yarn over, pull through 2. And yarn over, pull through 2. That's our third treble. Now treble all the way to the end. I'll do one more with you and then I'll leave you to it. So yarn over twice, insert, yarn over and pull through. There's our 4. Yarn over, pull through 2. We're down to 3. Yarn over, pull through 2, down to 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Go all the way to the end. Remember, we don't do a stitch into the knot. That will be our last treble crochet. We're now up to the last one. Yarn over twice, insert, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And there is our first row. See how nice and tall they are? If you compare that to a single crochet, that's 2 rows of single crochet, and the 1 row is still taller. So this is a very tall stitch, and you will be able to make up garments and items really quickly with it. So row 2, turn and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It actually doesn't matter if you chain and turn or turn and chain, as long as you have the 4 chains here. And these chains are going to count as your first treble on the row. So with a single crochet, we would go into the base of the chains, but because this is counting as a stitch, we're going to go into the next stitch. Not into the base, we're going into here. And we're going to go under both of those loops. If you look from the top, see how there's a V? We're going under both of those stitches. So yarn over twice, insert, yarn over and pull through, and once again we have our 4, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And all you need to do is continue all the way across the row. Here I've completed the second row up to the last stitch. The last stitch is a little bit different because instead of going into a top of a stitch, we're actually going to go into that turning chain. So yarn over twice and insert your hook into the 4th chain of the turning chain. Yarn over and pull through and then complete. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And that's how we end a row. So just continue with the pattern. Remember, turning chain, which brings up to the height of the new row, is going to be chain 4, and at the end of every row you will treble crochet into the chain 4. Here's our completed swatch with 3 rows, and this is the smaller worsted weight yarn with 4 rows. You can see it's really open and breezy and makes great summer clothing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.